All right. Good evening. I was still muted. Okay. Here we are in a very heated day. On a very it's incredible. This heat. Yeah, today over here it's been 36 degrees, probably still something around that. Luckily though, this apartment is rather cool compared to the other one. The old one that was still like... Right now I'm having 25 point something degrees inside. But with the old apartment it would have been more like 28. That makes a difference. Let's see how the next days are going to be like. Weather forecast shows temperatures around the 40 degrees, and especially concerning temperatures at night of no less than 26 degrees. I'm really not looking forward to that. How are you guys doing? Are you surviving? By the way, look at this. Focus on surviving. Yeah. I thought it would work well for today. Hey, Bato Baltovich and Xiao Wei Han. Damien, good evening. Marty's brother. Okay, let me just quickly get the tablet connected so I can go for some games. It's actually good here. The temperature is fine. I just noticed that, like, I don't know now what it's called, like some shades outside the windows. They are getting stuck because of the heat, I assume. So I cannot even open them anymore. That's not good. All right. Last few steps. Man, I've not played any Blitz in the last days. That's so weird, actually. Also, I've played pretty badly lately. Honestly, I didn't really care that much. Also, I was really tired because, yeah, I got a new job for about 2 weeks now. And that kept me quite busy. Had to change my sleep schedule a little bit, and yeah, it was quite exhausting. But it's not over for this channel, so here I am. All right, Naval, hi. Also, David, sweating at 34 degrees, nights are between 24 to 28. A bit hotter throughout the day here right now, but actually cooler at night still. Yet, as I just mentioned, the next 3 days will be 26 degrees at night and 39 to 41 degrees Celsius throughout the day. Today I was already seeing like so many emergency cars around. It was frightening a little bit. Like right next road in the neighborhood, there was some I don't know the exact term, like from the fire department, a ladder car, like a car with a large ladder on top, and there was no fire, so I assume that they had to take someone out of their overheating apartment from the roof somewhere. Like I don't know. That was I can imagine how it is in a rooftop apartment, because I've been on top floor in the last years, the last 10 years, and I'm glad that I'm not there anymore. I wonder how the new tenant is doing who came after me. Vickers MBT. I don't have that one because I don't really gamble on lower tier tanks. Only when they come to the store for gold and I buy them. But if they are only in for real money or in like crates like this, it's just not worth it. Sorry. A new job, new apartment, playing what be? Yes. Still enjoying it, although as mentioned last days, I was, yeah, last weeks actually, I was just playing a bit less. It reflects on my battle count. But especially for the content creation part, streams specifically, that's still a lot of fun. Just for the other stuff, for the usual gaming, I don't really get to it that much anymore, unfortunately. I mean, also new apartment, still household stuff to do, and then very limited time with my girlfriend, who's also got a full-time job that only leaves a few hours in the evenings then. So the trade-off is getting bigger and bigger the older I get. And so people asking for Lion and 268 V4. Ooh, please no. Oh my gosh. Yes, I can play those. Can I? Oh, nice. I'm positioning myself like this right now where I can hide my lower plate quite nicely. And I can even take the base. But there are a lot of enemies here. I'm not amused by this. And they are coming to our rear already. Oh, but Amino is down to one shot. That's good. Eskong, though, is a bit of a problem potentially. Let's shoot him right there. Gotta make sure I don't hit that gun mantlet. And also got to hit the weak spots. Oh, this is not good. I'm too high, too large. I hope that I can just take him out. No. 2.6k is something. Unfortunately, all the enemies approached us. I hope they get farmed enough for our teammates to kill them. Because our team got better positions, better map control, technically. So I think that should be alright. Although I don't exactly see it being alright. The Yak does not see the enemy to the right. No, he cannot shoot him. Would be much easier if someone moved over to take base A. And the Predator just needs to run away. He cannot kill the Yak. It's impossible. Like, he can decide, does he have any option of taking this fight? No. Oh my gosh, now he's dead. Okay, at least he took out one guy. Oh, and the Carol just got smacked as I tapped away. He's taking A. Okay. I think this looks kind of promising. Might be good. Might be a win. 268 V4 is right to the side. Let's go take that one out next. And Lion as well, although I really despise that tank. I'm not a fan. Temperature is quite similar to here in Bangladesh, Nawal saying, oh, yeah. Kind of deserved actually that Europe is being taken out so hard by climate change and heating temperatures, heat waves. Like Europe is the most affected area around the globe, I think, by climate change, and people still don't really want to have it be real. So yeah, next heat wave, more people struggling in their overheating homes. Not good. Oh, he's going back. Oh, nice. Okay. Please stay. Stay. I can maybe... Nice. Engine deck works. And I think I might actually move forwards. This is very risky with my flat sides. As they are vulnerable to campus. Yeah, there was the second fire already. But if I want to go for the IS-4 now, I will have to turn my side. I am not sure I want to do this. Nope, let's not do it. Tempting to go for him, but you know, there is an FE405, there's 116 F3, they might have shots. How about I go back up a little bit? Actually, that's just the IS-4, there's 116 down there. FE405 up there. Nice. You know what, I don't want to go for the FE right now. I will try to get in some more damage. Although this might be a bit of a mistake, we'll see. Oh. Okay. Nice. Yeah, IS-4 still alive. Luckily the FE got taken out. That would be really annoying if that wasn't the case. Very nice. WT, please just aim. I will try to HE. Object maybe? Or use the Maxwell over here, if it is one. Oh, no way. No, not the damn loader. No way that the WT did not kill the IS-4. Yeah. Well, it was actually a good game in the end, but could have been a win if I played a bit more carefully in the end instead of going for damage. But Sheridan just decided to die to the FE405. WT did not manage to kill the IS-4 either, despite being like, what? Much healthier. Okay. And I get downvoted. Yes, sure. 6k with ease, yes. But I don't like the inflexibility and the way that the armor is not reliable. Hi, Boom Boom. Lion was next. Yes. Okay. Okay, Lion is European. There we go. Tried finishing tank, which I'm marking earlier. I got fully unmarked twice in a row. Oh, lost 3.6%. I know that too well. It sucks so badly when you are getting so close to the next mark. Ah, yes, Damien. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's so popular nowadays. Okay. Where are the viewers today? Only 10 people watching right now. That's not a lot. Retro Rift. Hello to you. I'll just read your message in a bit. I am having to focus on shooting someone. Am I the only medium? Nah, that's not good to trade like that. I mean, sniping cupola of AT-22 is pretty stupid and hopeless. Can I push the heavy side? I don't think so. Let's try to hold base C maybe, like this area. If it is somewhat of a close combat fight, I can still win over the T-22, but not at a distance if he's having a hull down position. Fuck. Oh, sure. Great timing. Nah. I guess I'm dead. Wait, he's -1. No, I just moved back already. I just noticed, okay, T-22 is coming at me, and he could shoot my roof already. Yeah. Nah. Avoidable death. I was also quite annoying with the FE405 behind, but obviously I did not know whether there was anyone supporting T-22, and I was just gambling that there was no one. And you should just not gamble like that. In the best case, I would have just one run away, played it much safer. Was too tempted to go for the damage from that nice position there. No more V4, favorite tank? OP? I hardly consider it OP, but I can go for some more game on it. First of all, I want to cover Sheridan and E50M, who are quite aggressive. They shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Is he continuing his path forwards? Progetto? Nope. Okay. I cannot really fight here. Enemies enemies are too focused on me. But they are getting punished for moving up there. That's good, because they should not have moved into the open like that. They are totally exposed there. Good. But I'm also trying to avoid doing the same. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, E50M died. Sorry, let's try to take him out, maybe. No, so close. What about my backup over here? I don't think there is much backup. Like, there's a 183. Please aim over here. Oh. I mean, I can try to take him out. Nice. V is giving me backup now, that's good. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's just reload. Track, maybe? Ugh. I thought that was a safe shot. Yeah, I'm not willing to use my reserve shell. If that low rolled, I would be dead. I think he might be running. Yep. Nice. Okay, good. Oh, one shot. Hey, Fusilier. Good evening. And he is in the ditch, so I can sneak up from behind and easily take him out, I assume. That should be fine. Oh, ho, ho. He just killed 183. I think our 183 has been AFK. Okay, I owe you another game on the Lion, and then I'll go for another one on 2684. Yeah, that was not good. So, there was another message by Retro Rift. Hi, Cobra and Erich Concept in tier 9 for sale. Do you recommend both and why? Erich Concept. Let me think for a moment, just so I don't mistake it for another one. First of all, just a disclaimer, I'm not playing a lot of lower tiers apart from tier 10. And this one, is it the autoloader? It's not the autoloader. 9-second reload time, average damage 380. No, I think I played it, yes. Seemed meh, not having great armor. I remember it having some good accuracy, good alpha damage, but it's not really that special. It's like good in everything, but not great. Erich has an autoloader? Wait, why is that not shown? I think I am mistaking it then. Or it does have two guns. Does it have that really high alpha damage autoloader? You guys are saying yes. Then I'll quickly check the tank statistics so I know what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm seeing in front of me on my main screen. Erich Concept number 1. So let's check the armor profile first of all. And yeah, armor isn't great, but not bad either. This will especially become obvious when I switch over to heat. What do you say? It has a second gun that is a lot more interesting than, yeah, then it is the autoloader. Oh yeah, that is actually an interesting gun. Then I would like to have that. It can be very annoying. 500 damage per shot, 2 shells. A long intra clip though, 5 seconds. But you can put out 1k damage in 5 seconds. And if you are having this opponent against you in the end, that can be super frustrating because it can kill you so freaking quickly. So better focus it because it's an autoloader. Yeah, I mistook it for another German medium or light. It was tier 8, the one that I thought about. There's a very similar tier 8, but that has a lower alpha damage and a single shot gun. But yeah, the Erich, actually, it's an interesting choice because there are very few autoloaders like this in the game, especially tier 9 autoloader 2 shots. That's pretty good. But can I buy it for gold? I don't have this tank yet. I don't want to spend actual money on it, and I have gold. Probably not. What am I supposed to do with the gold that Wargaming gave me? I just can't spend it in any meaningful way. I can only gamble on useless stuff. Tanks. Again, only some low tier tanks that I probably all have. And yeah, that I also have. I cannot buy the Erich concept without spending actual money. Great. Gold got to be so useless. Like, yeah, okay. Sometimes you have good deals. But if you have the tanks already that are older, then gold is useless, basically. Nope. Oh, yeah, you could not even see my display, my tablet. Okay. If you have money flying around, laying around, and would like to buy a tier 9 medium tank, I think the Erich isn't a bad choice at all. If you have a large collection, want to add it to the collection, that's good. But if you are short on money, then 30 euros on tank is a lot. If you are not having a lot of premium tanks, if you are not on a good level, or let's just say if you're not having a lot of premium tanks, then I don't know if you would really want to buy a tier 9, because tier 9 isn't really the most popular tier. There are other tiers that are simply played by more people, and therefore I also assume that you probably don't really play that many games at tier 9. Then there's also the Cobra that you asked about. Cobra has only 2 types of shells, hash and heat. I am really not a fan of that combination. I mean, for that it would need some extra mobility just to be worth it, because then you could really make their hash work. But like, as it is, it does not really have armor, it does not have the greatest mobility, it does have a high alpha damage and also good accuracy. Those are the selling points. But with heat you cannot penetrate some space armor, you cannot penetrate the sides of opponents because of the tracks. So against tier 10s you are oftentimes completely useless and you are not fast enough to get to their rear. Ah, fuck. Fuck me. I hate this tank. I mean, that was just me misplaying and being too greedy. But I still hate this tank because it doesn't really work for me. Okay. I chipped. Oh, man. Okay, I wanted to go for another game on 268v4. And then I play something else. Why can't it be 22 degrees a whole year? I would like that as well. It's hotter outside than the average mobile device running Reforged. Basically, yes. Hi, Goldie. Man, that perfect lineup of the enemy TDs. 183 to the left, Forge to the right, 268 to the front. Great. And I'm running into them. And I just thought I could hide there. Nope. They immediately all snapshot me. Okay, the 268 probably had time to aim. But all the others? Okay, I see a lot of enemies on top. I'm not going to wait any longer. It would be a huge mistake to wait. Oh, there's a 704. Like, if you see your teammates or the enemies being up there to that side, they are not any problem to you if you are down here. So I play a tank that is quite capable at pushing, so I'll do just that. Even if I didn't have a tank capable of pushing, I would have to go push, because we are having more tanks at the bottom than at the top. And for the enemies, it's the other way around. So they are going to kill the top. And I would want to have some little advantage down here at least. Okay, let's line up in the rear. Find a way of punishing the enemies once they pushed over. Can you please back up, please? No. Nice. I'm not very confident about this game. Teammates are also too aggressive in places where they should not be. Let's try to hold base B here. Maybe knocking over that tree is going to help a little bit. I will move in if anyone goes for B. Oh. Oh, that's not good. He can circle me. Oh. That was kind of dumb. He should not have done this. Okay. Oh, nice. Beautiful bonfire. 44 degrees in Belgium. Oh, dear. Yeah, we will have around 40 degrees in the next few days. Luckily for me, there is an AC at work. Could he cross? I think he did cross over to base A. Nope. Hello there. Yeah, 268 V4. Can I? I mean, okay. No points. Let's get the ass to the wall. And take out the medium so he doesn't circle me. Good. 44 degrees in Germany? No. Over here 40. Today only 36 only. Tomorrow 38. The day after 41 and then 39. I've never in my life experienced such a heat wave. I think the highest I personally experienced in Germany was 37 degrees, and that was only one day. And middle of the summer, not in June. And also the night temperatures, I was mentioning it earlier on stream. The temperatures at night are atrocious. 26 degrees is the minimum it gets for 3 days in a row. I mean, that means you cannot open the window at night and get your apartment to cool down. Right now we're having 25 degrees inside, and that's good. Other apartments are worse there. But I wonder how it's going to look like if we cannot cool down the apartment at night and the days are super hot. Yeah, well, how's it going to look like for everyone who has a worse insulated apartment, who's living like beneath a rooftop, top floor, something like that. 42 degrees having been the heat record in Germany a couple of years ago. Yeah, I mean, I was just talking about my own experience in the cities that I have been in. There definitely will probably have been higher temperatures out there. But what is especially tough now is the long period of time for which we have this kind of temperature. That is really outstanding. Getting close to a meltdown. Okay, let's play this a bit better, right? The last 2 games on this tank have not been good. So let's get unspotted. That was a good start already. Not good, not good. Necessary. Oh no. No, I mess up. No. I just wanted to go again. Just wanted to run away. I don't play good at the moment. Man, at the start, I was having a tank with me behind me, and then I got stuck. I had the opportunity to run away, and I didn't. Like, look at this. Medium to the right side, tank destroyer behind me. Still, medium behind me, tank destroyer to the side. I'm there. On the minimap, it's still kind of fine. The gorilla, so now the gorilla is gone. I put out 2 shots, and it would have been a good game if I just ran away after getting unspotted. And at this point, I already messed up. Like, this shot, it was a nice opportunity, it seems like. But it got me killed, because look at the minimap right now. All the team moved over to the left. I did not notice. And I was again getting spotted, allowing E6 to shoot me. And I was still focused on the KPZ, and that's what happens when you don't play for a couple of days. Like, you're so much in tunnel vision. And all team was to the left, I was alone to the right side. That was such an easy target for the enemies. I should have just moved to the left, had a nice game, and won this. But like this, I was a very, very easy target. Hi Napoleon. Hi German Gander. Okay. Let's try to do better and pay a bit more attention to the map. Okay, no. I kind of regret not spotting the left side. Kind of regret peeking that aggressively. I guess I'm going to say that a few more times today. Alright. Did I hit him with tracer shells? No, not really. But he's almost out. It's good. I do not know whether there's anyone else. Seems like it. Okay, D100. You are a tad greedy, I would say. I mean, this HE also was greedy, but hey, if it penetrated, it killed him. As it did not penetrate, it would have still made him a one shot for my standard rounds. You know what, let's try a shot here. Oh, hello. Nice. Okay, I think I want to move up a little bit. Or there might be Sheridan. Nice. Also some assisted damage from me. Now let's not hit the handrail. It often happens here. Good. So there's still FE405 one shot and the 183, and they're both to the side. Okay. In before I get hashed. Let's shoot the fuel tank. Nice. Good. 7-0. Milos, has low end 6-7. I can't even imagine how hot it feels like. Jumgunda, where are you from? How is it so much cooler for you? Progetto and Grilla were supposed to support me. Yeah, I mean, they are not really supposed to. I just hoped they would. I thought they would. And in the end, it's my responsibility to pay attention to what my teammates are doing and not count on them to support me. Because it's not a tournament game. It is a random team that does random stuff, and the only way to excel in Blitz in randoms is to not trust on anybody. Giuseppe Brivio. Welcome. Oh, hello. Kranwagen. Yeah, that's too much. I cannot go for him. We're also 2 mediums only over here, so there might theoretically be 2 mediums and Kranwagen. Do I already push over to the heavy side? There are also 4 opponents. Hero escaping. Anyways, he stays spotted for 20 seconds. And I can move over to the other side, try to win that. That should work out. Of course, he gets unspotted right there. And Gorilla is already out. Let's not run into the others. That's Sheridan, okay. I just put out 1 single shot and it was even quite unnecessary, actually. Okay. Is he trying to HE me? Okay. I'm kind of surprised that this is not a more decisive win yet. I mean, we just cleared this flank very easily. We had a lot more tanks. Nah. Let's give it a moment. Okay, now it goes for the heavy tank. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to get focused. I want to be the support tank. So now I can go in again. And also Kranwagen was doing the mistake of farming 116 instead of us mediums. Good. And an HE for the end. Nice game. Careful start. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Hey, Agile Hippo. Why do I use calibrated on IHM? I don't. I don't use calibrated on almost any tank. Doesn't feel necessary. And mostly I opt for DPM. German gun from Taiwan. 38 degrees, but still surprised that it's 36 in Germany. It's been quite rare in the past, but if you look at climate graphs, climate change statistics, then you notice that actually Europe is hit the hardest. Oh, that's not good. Europe is hit the hardest by climate change, which is, of course, not totally undeserved, concerning the amount of pollution per industrial nation in Europe compared to others. But yeah, it sucks. Oh, nice shot. That was so close. Still, we kind of have to win this flank, I assume, because the other side is really not looking good. Nah. The fuck? Brigitte? This side isn't looking great either. Like, where can we take an advantage? That is the question now. Okay, let's get to the side here. Oh no, sure. Can I have any support here, please? Oh, man. Team. Like, how is nobody fighting the mediums? Come on. They are allowed to do whatever they want to. Now the enemies are already coming from behind. Wow. Wow. Like, how is this even possible that we are not having any advantage on the right nor on the left side? Type 61, camping in the background. Progetto, camping in the background, farming heavies at a hull down. Still, it was dealing some damage, but it was completely irrelevant. Weekend 90 was trying to push. He was the only player who did actually what he was supposed to, basically. Kranwagen was somewhere. This guy was also somewhere where he didn't need to be. Like, we just needed people to go kill the right side, as we could not hold the left side. They were not even tough opponents. Like, there was a T-57, there was a 1-to-1B, Erich concept. All of them don't have a lot of hit points or armor. Hey, Helmi. Okay. I would expect enemies to most likely come to the medium side. Oh. Maybe I should not even go here in the first place. Penetrating T22 works great, I guess. Oh, Mino down, going down. They should not be going down, but hey. If they want to go down on her, maybe she'll enjoy it. Let's see. I cannot do much over here. I could maybe go up. Maybe Skoda is going out somewhere. No. Then to the left. He's an opponent. Ouch. There's a Yak to my front. I really do not like the idea of peeking into him. Let's just put out a shot to keep him spotted, maybe. Cannot penetrate him. Hull down heavy tank. Not what I'd like to fight. I can't pen any of those guys. Like, this is useless. I will go elsewhere. T95 hopefully doesn't see me, so I can shoot aside. APCR for the win. But okay, I can get behind him. Are we just all circling him now, so he doesn't turn with us? Good. Completely wasted my tungsten rounds. No, not at all. Still one more shot. Okay, I'll put out one HE, I guess, and then get over to T22. Or is he done already? Kind of. I cannot pen like this. Fucking tank. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, E50M. That was actually not intended. Okay, can I have some better teammates or some better games now? Not teammates. I don't need better teammates. Just need better games. And let's switch over to something slightly more reliable, because you know how it is when you have a heated temperament in such a temperature. then you are lacking focus and becoming increasingly emotional about stuff, and therefore making emotional decisions, which reflects in the gameplay. So a bit of patience would do well for me, and a bit more overview about the situation. Mouse house. Okay, let's go for mouse game afterwards. The enemies have a nasty setup. Double 183 and a Hori. How am I supposed to peek then? We don't have anyone on base C. Okay, 922 damage in 2 shots. That's pretty good. 60 DP AFK. Nope, just woke up. I'm too late. Nah. Okay, it was way too long of a peek. Okay. Hori is in a perfect position to counter me. He's like on top of that hill, I guess. Meaning I should relocate. But then I risk getting shot from the other side by 183s. I don't know. I hope not. Maybe they didn't even go there. And I'm fearful for no reason. Oh yeah, that was a shot. Good. Hey, on what go? I will also put out this one. Quite sure to have penetrated that one. So let's reload first before doing anything else. Full clip. And then maybe blind shoot the bush again. I don't know. I cannot really peek. Cannot go for the heavy tanks. They get back up by the Hori and the 183 from the left side. So peeking on the right isn't ideal for me. Peeking over here could be fine. Although I would really like to do some damage. I just can't. $900 points. Enemies are about to lose. Okay. And now comes the point win. 2.8k. No! No! Ah! Not bad. Okay, mouse was next. I wish it was on sale for gold somehow. Hey, Carinus. Okay. Mouse, big tank. Let's see how it does. Oh, that's too much. Totally focus on the game. I I am losing backup, it seems. He's going to go in, so I can shoot him there. But I think I will have to get back. No, WZ is pushing on the right. Oh, okay, he's going in on his own when we are having less heavies from the start on already. Nope. Can I support this in any way? I mean, can I support the... Okay, nice. Can I support the WZ though? Yes, I can now go in. Or not necessarily go in, but I can put myself over here. Let's angle the turret. Shoot easy targets while avoiding the majority of the guns. This is not good. Oh, of course, he destroys my freaking gun right when I'm about to shoot. I need to back off. Okay. Now I'm kind of fine again. 183, look to the right, look to the right. Batshit coming. No, actually, Batshit is not coming. I'm not going to pen this. We can hold here. Oftentimes, that's all I need to do in a mouse. Hold. But maybe there's something better to do, and I would be pushing out the K91. Maybe he's going to do some mistake and just peek into 183. Oh, nice. I can actually take him out. Even better. But I'm getting shot from the medium side now. Okay, this won't work out to go any further over here. Okay. Sheridan still spotting. That's good. He's not going to have much of a chance against the medium and the light tank, though. Oh, nice. That's perfect. Let me see if the 1-to-1B is maybe... I don't know. Sheridan's still no. Okay. Just that he's really not the ideal target for me. Nah. Thing is, I want to turn around somehow because of the medium. Okay. Let's hide from WT. Nice. Bounce. Oh. Okay. Should have him now. Ooh, intense mouse game. I did not expect this. Okay. Hey. That was so fucking close. If the 1-to-1B circled me, one more shot could have penned me and I would have been pretty much dead. Good. Mouse gonna be one of the most satisfying things to play when the ending works out. Yes, sometimes it can be super not frustrating, satisfying. It can also be very frustrating when everyone's faster than you. But it can be good. It can be really a lot of fun as well. You just got to not lose the temper whenever your teammates are dying or a lot of enemies are coming. You gotta be very focused and keep continuing to hold the side, fall back, that kind of stuff. Let's maybe put out a shot over there into the bush. Okay, T57. Not really a good trade. Okay, the enemies are all going to come at us. T57, you should really not do this. Man. I could HE the track, but it's not really gaining us anything. Oh, 183 behind. T57, man, you're peeking out like crazy. I don't know. Well, bad time to shoot. Now that the Yo is coming as well. Let's get a bit closer. Maxwell, nice. Good. Maybe a bit of damage. No, just tracking him in place. Still, we're holding up enemies. Even though we are at a disadvantage. Oh, no. Angle. But my teammates are really messing up now. Okay. But the good thing is, I see a lot of low hit point opponents to the front. Nice. Ah, man, there was a max shell loaded. Let's high roll him. Is he coming for me? Three one-shots to the front. And then a much healthier 183. I'll just go for him now. Even if he pans me, it's fine. I'm angling towards the right because of FE42. He might push me. Nope. Okay. That's about it. He's dead. 75mm gun on mouse? What is that? Like a really small gun? I don't know which gun you're referring to, but it's also a thought that I've had a long time ago already. How fun it would be to have a really big heavy with a small pew-pew gun. Like a Black Prince. Like a tier 6 you have a Black Prince, or tier 7 it is. And there is nothing like that on higher tiers. And I wonder why. Maybe it would be just too strong, but it's still a road that Wargaming could take at some point. Maybe not with a mouse in the best case, but with some other tank There would be a much better successor to the Black Prince, actually, but hey, we don't get a change of the whole tech tree there. But it would be cool. Just checking the situation. Look at this. We have 3 heavies versus 4. Disadvantage for us on the heavy side. Also, 2 heavies are not going to the left side. If I went to the left on my own, I would be so dead, even with a backup of 2 forces. So, do I push the right side or do I do something else? I think my idea right now would be to just stay in the back and wait for enemies to do some mistakes. And then we can punish them. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any spots on A. I would have to be in a different position for that. So let's stick around here for a moment and put out big shots then. If I just wait a little bit more, enemies are getting ever more greedy, and then I can actually make a move. Also, I kind of have to, because my teammates are pushing in on the right side and they are getting countered. I am not so sure that they can win the right side. No. Ah, okay. But look at that. Those enemies are trapped there. It would make more sense for them to turn around and go back to their spawn, try to win that flank. But it would take them a lot of time. Nice. Let's see if I can maybe shoot the Kran. Oh. Nice. Let's go. Tankerman saying no game zone. Yes, unfortunately, there is a bug that I am not getting fixed at the moment. So there won't be any game sound for a while until there is an update or so. I mean, it needs an update. There's nothing I can do. Tried everything, tried to contact the support. But there is no ideal solution. And I don't know if they are working on it either. So we'll have to wait and maybe come up with something else. Like USB-C connection, again, like HDMI that I had in the past. But it would be quite expensive. So there's that. And if that's not what I'm going for, then well, it would be about getting a different tablet again. Although this is just a new tablet, also not an ideal solution. Oh, look at this lineup. Look at this lineup. One single heavy on either side. Ah, why are there so many opponents? No. Okay, I dealt damage though. I did pen that shot. I would have really not expected them to go down at all. And I was just thinking about simply pushing through the city and the middle to get to the hill then. Maybe I can have a shot like this. But I want to focus on holding the right because I think we have an advantage on top already. No. Wow. Still, that's not good for the STB. Come on. There we go. Yeah, enemies, good luck. They might still get me. Ah, okay. They were able to aim and also had high penetration on a lot of tanks, but yeah, I also, in this case, I try to hold the city still. Super heavy playstyle. I cannot necessarily go up the hill. I'm super slow. I would get farmed or be too late to the fight. But while I'm holding the heavy side, I'm still trying to put out shots to the other side whenever possible, because mostly the medium side is more important to win. Maybe I can put out shots over there. Otherwise, I would just focus on tank destroyers, especially autoloaders. Good. Caronis, have a nice day. Thank you for coming. Okay. I mean, secondary weapons. There's a 75mm besides 128mm on the mouse. Imagine you can cut through the armor with 128. Track shots with 75. Though it's not likely to happen. Yeah, it's a bit much to happen. I mean, you would also have to think about how to control the second gun. You cannot control two guns simultaneously. Or maybe... Actually, I'm incorrect about it. There are other games where you can have two guns, right? Also, how about World of Tanks PC? There are definitely tank games where you can have two guns, but it would become really complicated on mobile devices, and that is the big problem there. Hi Benjamin, good evening. Okay, let's stay and wait for a moment. Oh, what the fuck is this medium doing? He's in the enemy spawn already. Can I make use of his spots in any way? 183. Yeah, that's something. WZ is escaping and pushing the back of the Minotauro. Trying to, he's not going to succeed at that. There's a gorilla now. Somewhere there. E5 is getting aggressive in the enemy's rear. Too aggressive, I cannot really help him. Also a lot of enemies. Or teammates are playing for our spawn. I need to find ways of supporting maybe? I don't know. Oh no. No, of course. Can I go for A? Can I go for the other side? Oh. What can I do? What can I do? This is tricky. I kind of want to support the Yo. But at the same time, I might regret doing so. Okay, at least I penetrated this shot. So I can clip the KPZ on the next reload. And I can hide. Good, I'm not getting pushed from behind anymore. Now I just need to hide, reload, and go in again. And we also won the other side. That was so confusing. No idea what the teammates are doing or whether the enemies are winning. but it worked out. I could have still done some other stuff, like pushing back to the medium side or so. Had to consider wisely. Okay, and I'm still having shots over here. Oh, no spore liner. Very nice. That was a full griller. Yeah, where is Darkman? That's the question. Okay, I did like this game. It was fun. Let me see. Are they actually training for the next season already? No. Let's go for one more on 50B. Jomonganda, the alpha of 50B get buffed again. So it's not that bad anymore. But there are other strong opponents, of course, that make it a bit harder to play this tank at the moment. Virtual Rifts, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. And have a good night. Okay, so I'll start in the middle. Don't want to overcommit with the 50B. Maybe I can have some early shot over here. Yes, I can. And now I want to wait a moment and decide where to put in my clip. Do I go for the left or the right? I think I want to reload first. The Leo is... Oh, of course, that is timing. That timing is amazing again. Leo is already pretty low, so actually my idea is to go in, kill the right side. Oh, there's an FE45 who was... yeah, okay, I could have also gone for him now, but let's go. Nope. Oh, no. Okay. Let's not forget about the medium tank, because if I did not kill him, well, he would farm. He would farm me and others. Cannot allow fast tank to get away. They might just cause so much trouble in the later stage. GG 183. Nice push. Yeah, I will just ignore him. He's done. I will be better off putting myself into a position where I can actually put out a clip. It might be in the back of the 50B. Oh. Okay. Okay. No. They all coming, otherwise I would just ram the griller. But no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah! I did not know the griller was to the front. Not a full griller in one clip this time. Although I tried to aim for the fuel tank, tried to set him on fire a little bit, but nope. It's done anyways. Good. Let's maybe play a tank that I barely ever play anymore, and even less on stream. I think I don't even remember when I've played this tank on stream the last time. It's been ages. Still not a bad one. And then a medium lineup. So toxic. Yeah, 183 just pushing in, shooting on the move, and then missing. What a surprise. Being set on fire as well. Okay. Okay, I have a very vulnerable track wheel, so I'm not going to peek too far to the side, using my lower plate to bounce off shells and keeping that at an angle. Go on, go on, go on. Nice. Again, playing the heavy side as a super heavy, but still trying to support the medium side. And also I need to make sure I'm not too far away from the fight. Like if the enemies are pushing the left side, well, I'm not the one in focus. If they push the right side, I'm not the one in focus. But I'm playing a super heavy that is especially good at putting out damage. Nice. Okay. That's not especially good at putting out damage. Actually, though, I was misspeaking there. It's especially good at taking damage. That's strength. Yes, I can also put out some nice damage, like in this case. But if I'm not getting shot, I am doing a mistake. Okay. I'm worried that he might come to my back. It's gone. He's on the medium side, actually. Maybe I can HE him? Or just put an AP to his side. Okay. Behind me. Nah, put your toes too far away. Alright. Okay. 183 might get killed still. Okay. At least the last shot. 3.5k. It's good. What else could I go for? G-Saw? Let me know your requests. 2 requests I'll take. Because afterwards it gets too messy. I'll just throw in some names, and I will then select some that I don't play a lot. Or that I really want to play. Object 777. Okay, that's also a good one that I barely play. Also, I don't really like it that much anymore. It has been really good. It has been my best solo win rate tank at 82%. But since the autoloader meta, I destroyed the stats. Can barely keep up with it. Okay, C is getting capped. We gotta go in. We're losing one flank and probably one tank at least, so got to make sure that we gain an advantage on the other side then. Nice. So that's 1k. Nope. Are we going in or are we falling back? That's the question now. T100 is getting quite aggressive. Yes. Okay, okay. Yeah, he was aiming for me already. And I wasn't really sure whether he would actually spot me. Could have assumed that. Let's leave the spotting to others. Also, I don't feel like we should go in there. They are in good positions. Nice shot. But maybe any enemy might come for our rear. Because we are currently focusing on 2 opponents with our entire team. So let's check the rear. Maybe the enemies are even going for B. We would not really be able to do much about that. Okay, that rock is perfectly positioned. Concept is with me. Oh, please don't hit me. Okay. Okay. Not quite as planned. They were not sleeping, they were not stupid either. Oh, hello. The problem is I am now one shot to the tank destroyers that are right in front of me. Let's escape, if possible. I'm pretty useless. I'm so low on hit points now. Oh. Nice. Very nice. Okay, 268 is still alive. And KPZ might still be aiming for me. Nope, actually not. We still have points, as long as we don't die. Oh, A6 going in. Okay. KPZ is out. It's also good. I might be able to get him as well. Nice. Okay. Actually, a lot of streamers are playing on iPad. Some of them even show the hand cam. I don't know how to describe that to show how they play the game. I don't think it's particularly interesting to you. I have done that on a video where I show PC versus touch. I just show my hand setup. Then Juicy has done some streams with a hand cam, face cam, no. Yeah, and some streamers have tried that occasionally, but you don't see much more than you see on screen here. And in the end, I would always recommend you to try out what kind of setup works best for you and not what kind of setup any other streamer has. Maybe what some streamer has is even a good idea for you. But when I switched to touch, I was checking out different streamers, trying to look at their setups just for inspiration and then seeing what could I use. was positioning the buttons on my tablet, and I noticed none of that really worked out for me. I rearranged some buttons and in the end then came up with something that made sense for me. But then again, 2 weeks later, I changed it quite a bit and needed some time to get used to it, but it was the right decision. So, but what would you see on my tablet here? If you had the hand cam, you would just see me tap buttons. It's not like that was super interesting. Also, you don't necessarily see what buttons I tap. You do see that on stream a lot better on the gameplay, I think. Or what is it that you are particularly interested in about the hand camera there? Seems like GSOR is quite reliable, though it's hard to obtain currently. Actually not. The gun is trolling quite often. It's not super accurate. It does not have a lot of armor at all. So almost every shot that you take penetrates you. And on this game, I've just been super lucky with the RNG. It's a good tank, no doubt about that. That's no question. But you need to apply on a good level in order to make it work, because it depends on mobility and DPM. Can I play with the iPad Pro? Pedro Falcon is asking. Hey, first of all, I have tried to play on an iPad Pro that a friend owns. It's too large and heavy for me. Well, there are different sizes, of course, but the largest one would not be any tablet that I would want to play on. Would I recommend my Xiaomi tablet for Blitz, or would I go for Apple instead? I think I'm pretty much done with Apple. Unfortunately, there is one issue for me with this new tablet when it comes to streaming. That is that with third-party apps, there is no sound. And with the included display thingy, like what is it, Mirrorcast, that you use to transfer the display to PC, then I'm having ping in game. That's not good. But of course, you are not going to be too focused on that. So if I talk about the other stuff, this tablet is actually great. It's not all as refined on the software side as Apple's iOS. There are some little bugs where I noticed that the keyboard isn't really optimized for all apps. But apart from that, I'm starting with a lot of negative stuff right now. But the system is basically the same as iOS, just having the perks of Android. It looks the same. I have a device that has higher processing power than an Apple device of similar price range. I have much more storage space, good display as well. So yeah, this competes really well with an iPad Air at 60% of the cost. Like right now I have the Xiaomi Pad 8 Pro. I spent 600 euros on that, 614 to be exact. Oh, not a 5, for fuck's sake. Please don't. Okay. So I spent 614 euros, albeit with a 0% financing plan. And for that, I have the keyboard included, the pen included. I have 512 gigabytes of storage. I have basically the best... Oh no. The best Android processor out there. One of the best. With a Snapdragon 8 Elite. But it is a very unpopular device, and that is something that is sometimes noticeable. Like when it comes to app optimization in some cases. Even with Blitz, I'm not having 120 FPS, although this device is capable of that. Yeah, great team, great game. Not much to do. I don't play with 120 FPS. Wargaming is having some bug with the Xiaomi software, so it's not really available. Let me see real quick. Do I care about sharing my home screen? Let's close some stuff that you're not supposed to see, like some messages. It's only transferring the app right now. Okay. So this is my home. Wait, you don't see it. This is my home screen. It looks just like iOS. All that looks just like iOS. But I have a ton of storage. I have Android apps available. So I have the same as on my phone. I have third-party apps available in a lot better way than if I played on the iPad, or if I had an iPad that I also really like. I think it was a good purchase. Sometimes I notice I would like to have an OLED screen, which this one does not have. But in this price range of about 600 euros, it was not available. I would have to go for something like 900 euros or so, maybe. Samsung, although the Samsung Galaxy devices also have the problem that they are having basically the same processing power for 300 euros more, but they have this really flat aspect ratio that I'm not a fan of. They have 16:9, I think. Little Goose Boy asking, am I confident in this Germany team? I think you're asking about football. And honestly speaking, I have absolutely no idea. German Ganda, yeah, also asking football. Yes, okay, it's about that. No, I've played football myself for 7 years when I was a kid, basically, but I lost all interest in that somehow. Felt like not enough action for me, and the running around without a ball I could do without a team then. I don't know. Also all the crying on the field, like fake crying, that bothered me a lot, and I just noticed so much hate against other teams that I did not fully understand. I've always been a supporter of whatever player or team just felt good. For some team, I've been a fan of a German club for whatever reason. I don't understand, but at some point, at some point there was no one of the initial players from the time that I began being a fan of that team. They all got bought up by other teams then, and I had no idea what this was about. Am I just supporting the colors then? The management? If the players change, the coaches change. And then people are hating each other because one person is supporting one club and the other one another. And people just being very, very emotional about that. I once wore a wrong shirt to a football game, and I immediately got some really snarky comments. I was a bit too young to understand, but yeah, it made a bad impression on me. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about that, probably. Otherwise, y'all hate me because there will be a lot of football fans amongst you. No hate on football fans in general. Like, I live in Dortmund at the moment, where football is super popular. And it's also fun to see. The whole city turns yellow for the games here. All the subway stations suddenly become yellow swarms, and you can see people sticking together and having fun together, and that's also nice. I don't have any group that I am such a part of. Although Blitz community, yes, but it's like disassembled. But it's fun to see football fans sometimes. And other times it's a huge bulk of men who are super drunk and hitting walls in the train and screaming around, and people in the train station trying to fight each other over the shirt color that they wear. Okay. Nope. Hi, Aline. Do you know what does this here replace Fruit Ninja? Actually, I don't have any other games but Blitz on my tablet. What I'm mostly concerned about is just getting messages from friends or girlfriends and then names being exposed. And I know of other YouTubers who've made very bad experience with that when suddenly their friends received messages. Family received messages sometimes. People impersonating others, and yeah, so that's not the kind of attention that I want. Especially for the people who have nothing to do with this YouTube channel. Luckily, nothing like that happened to me yet. But it's also not like this channel was really big. And also, I've also noticed at some point where I somehow showed my email. It was the email that I used to log in into Blitz with. And at that point, it was also my personal email for different services. And people try to log in. And I get warning messages from PayPal, from other payment services. Yeah, so gotta be careful. Even though I would say, like, I trust most of my viewers, I'm not expecting people here to be harmful, but or to wish harm to me. But it can be the other way as well. Okay, So there are still Foch, 183 and 116 F3. Am I dead? No. Probably in a bush to the right. Go down. Go down. That's good. Nice. Yeah, okay. Oh, I might have an HE there. Nah. Jumping saying it's hard to imagine my place, but I did go to the bar in Germany and saw people go crazy with football games there. Quite a unique experience, I like it. Yeah, it can be very likable. Until you see people, the drunk people who are about to smash these other sets about football. And actually, the sport, I assume, was also quite nice. What I miss as a kid or young teenager was the tactical part about it that I just did not get to learn when training in a football club. Where it was just like, okay, you guys run around the field for 5 times or so, and then we all shoot the goal one after another, and then we just go dribble around a little bit. It just didn't catch me. Also, at that point, it was just a very large group of kids, 20 or so, and it was very chaotic. And just lost interest there. Guess I was in a very peaceful bar. I don't think that's the norm for people to do that stuff, to be that mad at each other. But there are the hooligans out there. Okay, let's play something else. What do I go for? More words? TD? Let's play Greta. Okay, it's getting hotter and hotter in here because the PC is heating up the room. Now 26.5 degrees. I started at 25. I should open the windows. It should be colder outside now. Okay, so teammates going right, left, and wherever. What do I do? Do I do this move? Nothing spotted over here. I want this shot. Very nice. No. Probably a hit. Okay. Or not. Really not sure. Okay, I need my teammates to proceed on the I side. Ah, TVP is still there. Yep, shot onto 704 did not connect. Nah, come out. Nice. Also, TVP is not focused on me, and he's actually dead. Okay, nice one. But he stopped. Okay. Okay. There might be a few too many going for me now. No? I see. Somehow looking at me, not sure. Nice. Let's go. No. No. Come on. Yeah. All right. Low roll. Still 4K. Okay, let me quickly open the window. Let's see if that helps. Not really. Okay, another one on grill up. $25, I wish. Hi, Ashley. Oh yeah, 25 inside, but outside it's been 35 today. And the next days it's going to be even hotter. Oh, it's still 32 outside. Actually, then it's stupid to open the window. I should close it again. Damn, it's 9:30. And still, it's 32 degrees outside. What? Oh my gosh. Need to support. No, can't support. Oh, this is not good. Although, not horrible. Do I escape like right now? I think yes. He might shoot me again, but the FE45 is coming. And the FE42. Nah. Yeah, this guy is not giving me backup. He's probably AFK. Let's kill the left quickly and then return to the right. We currently have an advantage, but we might lose it. Good. Nope. Oh, Jag also woke up. Okay. He's escaping there. But actually, you can't really run away. Nah. Okay, let's just go back there. He's probably also turning around. Didn't seem to be that stupid. Yep. Perfect for me. Nice. Still 3.5k, although it looked like it was going to end as a pretty bad game. I love this tank. Okay, 3 heavies on either side, 1 medium only. That's a tough lineup to face as a gorilla. Do they have armor though? Leo PTA is pretty easy to kill. But let's see if anyone is crossing over here potentially. I am not having spotters to the right either. I am not so sure about this. Oh. Please try again. Oh no. Okay. Nope. I kind of need help. I'm the first in line against the gorilla and the Leo. And I'm not running Spottliner either. Oh, there's also Betcha. Okay, this is not working out to push for the right. Meaning we should go forwards then. Oh, I'm already spotted. What the hell? Ah. This sucks. No. Am I even spotted or was that blind? Okay, they are spotting me still. I think I could move back even further. Could have. I'm not used to camping here. Team being like, attack, attack, attack. But, guys, so many heavies to the front with TD backup. And you just want to go in there. Where was the advantage here? Anyways, next game. Hi, Depeche Mode. Wherever I went, I had a gorilla to my front. RNG screwed me. Yeah. Yeah, I might have had another 1 or 2 shots, but it would not have mattered at all. Also, I just lost hit points over and over again. That was a big problem. In the best case, I would have kept my hit points and found a safer way of peeking. Backing off even further to the red line. Thing is, why I did not do this is because I was very afraid that if I moved too far to the back, think of me being on the left side in spawn. If I moved too far to the back, I would have been very exposed in case the enemy gorilla that was flanking around the map went into our spawn. So I didn't really feel confident doing that. And at the same time, I, of course, risked a lot more to get spotted. Although I really thought I would not get spotted. Okay, no one capping base A. Let me maybe then get towards base A. Hello there. Nah. Wait, he's just going in. No way he's just going in. Are you really doing this? And now you're going to die. Maybe not to me, but yeah, to me. Good job. What the hell? I really did not expect this. Nice shot. Gotta be careful with the left though, because there are the tank destroyers. Like right there. Nah, Griller. Not sure if he's peeking or not. No. Wait, I do see a Hori in the open. Please? Yes. And like this, I also seem to be somewhat hull down. So that's fine. Come on. Of course, of course. Okay, okay. So where on earth is the enemy FE45 now? Where's my gun depression? I think the FE45 will be over there then. No, no, no. Hori, maybe? Not sure. Nice. Straight into the cupola. Unfortunately, didn't have a choice but to count on this to work out. There was someone moving. I thought maybe Hori. It's really bad that we don't have anyone spotting for us. Like, everyone's camping. We don't have any mediums or lights in the first place. Nah. Also, point win is coming quite soon. Any way of still getting damage? Let me go kill the one on C. Like, this is peak brain. This guy going for C when we are at 950 points. Yes, you are winning on caps now by taking base C. Sure. What's that mindset there? Maybe just trying to get some XP. I don't get it. Ah. Hi, Jonathan as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to close the window again. It was still not bad for the air quality inside here. Although temperature's so warm. Hope to 268 would have better aim like Jagdtiger, yes. At the moment it's somewhat playable, but it's really not reliable enough. Although it has been buffed in ways before, like the gun arc buff was actually really, really helpful. Now you can properly side scrape with this thing. But still, it's just... Oh, okay. Nice roll. Yeah, the dispersion on the move is the problem. Better. Okay. I don't know. Am I getting spotted? Am I still spotted? Because I moved back from the bush a little bit. I think I'm fine. They're going for VK72, so I cannot support. Nah, I need to back off. If they both peek at me, I'll just lose a lot of hit points. Oh, what is that? 183, what are you doing? It's still not too bad for us, though. Please, high roll. Of course not. Good. Mobility is out, and that is really helpful. Now we still gotta get rid of the 183. Nice. Okay. That works better now. Okay, gotta farm him down before he's getting closer. Although, let's take this shot. Handwagen can still... Oh, no. Side scrape. Nice. Reno, do you have him, please? Thank you. Makes things a lot easier for me. Let's carefully peek here again. I really don't want to get shot into my side by 183. Okay, seems to be gone. Okay, 183 is on C right now, and DC only one left, so I can go in. Fuel tank? Nope. Still, good one. Oh, nice. Wow. Hello. Wow. Why is the stream heated? Yeah. Hot weather. 40 degrees for the next 3 days. Looking forward to it. What am I even going to do? for the next wait. For the next 2 days I'll be working as well. And we have an AC at work, so that's good. And with this temperature there is not going to be a lot of work to do at work. That's also good. Then there will be Saturday 40 degrees, where I can just lie around like a starfish, do nothing at all. At the moment it's still acceptable inside, but yeah, it's not going to get any cooler. Only Sunday then. Then finally it's going to cool down because there will be a thunderstorm and a lot of rain. And then I can be happy about 27 degrees. 22 at night. Yes, indeed, John Gundam. Here to experience 40 degrees. Rather don't. It's not that nice. Here in Germany, I've only experienced 37 degrees so far. The absolute maximum I've ever experienced was 44, I believe, in Sicily. And that was the kind of temperature where you just don't do anything. We've been at the southern tip of Sicily there, and then there came some heat wave over from Africa, and what were you about to do then? You just laid in bed, basically, did nothing. I don't know how people from these hot countries even live and work in that kind of temperature. Nice. -1. Ah, okay, you can already shoot me. He's going to go either back or forwards. Oh, okay. Let's go forwards for Sheridan. No, I can't. Oh, that's not good. Nice. Okay, you just messed up. Now I will go back. Oh, Mino. Kill this guy. Nice high roll. All right. Now, Mino maybe? Is he going to come? I think he might be attempting to go to the back of the Rhino. Oh, he's turning around. Let's hope the 50B doesn't push me. Yeah, okay, with the Chieftain having spotted my move, I'm not going to be surprising Lumino, and he can kill me too quickly. And actually, he's trying to do just that. Also, points though. So, oh, I will not run, but I don't. Okay. Teammates, you don't die, right? You don't die? You don't... Oh. Okay. If that Chieftain just did not a low roll for 350, he killed the Rhino, And the 50B was at 475 hit points, which is not necessarily a one-shot to the Badger. So actually, they could have still won this game. 50B would have had time to reload and push the Badger again. Oh dear. Close. But what about the gun mark? Do I ever get that? Yeah, I think. Not now, though. STB is a tank I also barely played. Pokemon. You gotta go out, catch some Pokemon. In this weather. Does not sound like a good plan to me. Okay. How did I get spotted? Maybe from down there. Nice. I don't like seeing a Karo coming from my rear. But I have heavy snow. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if I can shoot the XM. Oh, Gorilla. Luckily, pretty low roll. But this isn't good. Let's change to the other side again. I don't really like what the T57 is doing. What about our 62P? Going behind them, like a medium or a light tank, okay. T57 now decides to go. Can we shoot the medium, please? Oh my gosh. Good job, I guess. Let me just go take out the potato. Okay. And yeah, this game is over. Okay. Imagine you have to sit in a vehicle to play what be with such weather. No. I had the issue in my former apartment, like top floor under the roof. If the weather was too warm, I just barely could play Blitz because my fingers got sweaty and it was just impossible. Also, the device was overheating. That was also not helpful at all. You can imagine some lags occasionally and bugs like the fire button not working. Although the bug was something, I don't know if it was device related really. Yeah, it must be, because I did have the option of locking the device, unlocking it again, and then the bug was gone. But in Reforged, that issue exists without me having any chance of fixing it. Good that Reforged got postponed, though. By the way, have you guys gotten to know about the recent information about Reforged? I'm just thinking I get two sets of information, which is kind of confusing. First of all, I get information that I'm not allowed to share, and then there's information that I'm allowed to share. And I will probably rather look up what I'm about to talk, what I'm allowed to talk about before I do so. Okay, 121B. Can we just go kill the Sheridan maybe, please? Ah. Good. Finally. Won the medium flank, and now back to the other side. There's me. Oh no. Okay. This guy's a bit late to the party. We already won this side, and now he comes in. Nice. Okay, I don't really expect to get shot over here. If the enemies are flying for the other side mostly. Especially with no big tank destroyers being spotted. Or being anywhere around there, it seems. Nice. I am farming. Ah. No. Let's see. FV405 now. Ah, did not hit him. So let's keep shooting the rear for fuel tank. Okay. Okay. Okay, you know that the update is delayed. Dropping date of new patch is still unknown. Okay. Let me check the recent announcements. So, Wargaming is working with Reforged update to find solutions. I will just read this out. Wargaming is still working on Reforged for game optimization, but there are no promised deadlines at all anymore. So you can see they really took a step back and they want to get it done for real before they tell us that they are going to release it. Company will strongly focus on adding more features into the current game to engage audience. There will be they want to deliver solid content and features to the player base. So yeah, there will be new, that I think they talk about that later on. You can assume that interesting features from Reforged update will be added to the current game. Japanese heavies, new maps, etc. Tankers rings and set license also will be used in current version. Japanese heavies, I'm quite excited about them. I've tested them, so I cannot really talk about them, but it's like a Type 5 heavy, but attack tree line, and it has a little bit less alpha damage, but better accuracy. So it's like an E100 mouse mashup, something like that, but with premium AP that has more alpha damage. That is, yeah, that is not quite nice. I think the alpha damage is something like 550 or so, and gets up to 600, something like that. New maps, we've already seen one new map that is a total rework of Black Goldville, but this one will be like the basics remain similar, but it will be Mexican also, as wargaming is consistently shifting away from anything Soviet related in design, although Black Gold isn't really Soviet related, right? But they just generally want to make everything a bit more colorful, European, Latin American, Canadian, etc. So that's the idea behind it. Okay. What other new stuff is there? Tankers rings. What are tankers rings again? Tankers rings I asked about already in the chat. I have to scroll up a little bit again because I forgot. 1 second. No. Okay, so I did ask about what are tankers rings and set licenses. Tankers rings, that's stuff we could collect in game that we were supposed to use at the start of Reforged to buy some fancy stuff, including a new tank like Toxic. Oh, Elmis it's called. Okay. I don't really know what exactly we're getting there. Set licenses give us an entire line to grind, or that's not to grind, but we get a entire line unlocked, so we don't have to grind that anymore. In what context wargaming is give that away, that's a whole different question. Maybe some event first, maybe they're going to sell it later. I don't know. Yeah, no idea. Yeah, I think that's about it. So again, the key points: Reforged, delayed for whatever time it takes to finish it, and Blitz is the main focus of wargaming again. Like this Blitz, not Reforged. And Japanese heavy line, new map, at least one. Actually, it was plural. There will be more maps in Blitz, and we don't have to wait for everything to come in Reforged only. That's what I was mostly also worried about when they announced that they were going to postpone Reforged, that maybe they don't have anything prepared for Blitz and it's going to take them a long time to implement it. But I don't know how that works. I have no idea about 3D stuff, game technicalities, and if they can copy pasta from Reforged to current Blitz. How did I get outspotted here? Oh yeah, Murat's get the better armor now. Nice. Can I do this again, or is this stupid? Yeah, no. I want to run away. Okay, I did trade pretty poorly here. I lost a lot of hit points because I decided to go down there or up there, whereas I usually prefer to go for C, which is safer. But I did manage to do something else, and that was delay the enemy's cap. So we got a cap lead now, Also worth something, I guess. We will see. I'm a one-shot now, that's not good. But what about the IS-7 over there? Can I be fighting in any way? Shooting someone? I don't care who. I don't want to feel useless. Okay, let's move up a little bit. So much about moving. Oh, I see an opportunity here. Bit of a surprise from behind. Let's get back, let's get back. Oh no. Okay. Okay, game. Alright, there was not a lot that I could do, but at least something. So, Benjamin saying, I don't think that they will be able to optimize UE5 for most phones and tablets, so it'll take forever, or they need another platform. Maybe they will have to wait for the next version of UE5, of Unreal Engine. Would be horrible, but if they can't make it work, then they don't have a good engine available. And that's how it is then. They were trying out other engines in the past and did not like them. So, I don't know. But I've heard that other games do work better with Unreal Engine 5. Hey Jean, good evening. You're a bit late. I won't be streaming for that much longer anymore. It's almost 3 hours already. But nice to see you here. Was I lucky? Jomaganda also needs to go sleep. Good night. Yeah, I'm also really not going to last much longer. Oh, okay. Luckily, no more early shifts for me now. Oh no. From tomorrow on, I will have late shifts. So I'll be working from 2 to... Oh no. I will be working from 2 to 8 o'clock. I have to do streams afterwards then. Okay. Oh no. He's turning for me. What's he actually doing? He doesn't know. This is not good. Come on, nice. Finally, kind of safe again. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, I cannot escape. It's pointless. We lost the seaside as well. Meaning we have to win on this flank. Oh, man. That's not good. Yep. Okay. Losing left and right. High net force. End of shift stream? No. Today I wasn't working late. I was working early. But from tomorrow on I'll be in a late shift because then, yeah, they basically decided. So now I have to know everything and I can do the late shift without support then. I guess it will be fine. Right as I get used to the early shifts. LeBron asking what do I do? I am now barista and also still trying to work on media related jobs for the future, but part-time barista now. And professional esports commentator. 3 times a year. Okay. 1 Negroni, please. No, we don't have alcohol. Barista is just for coffee-related products, like all kinds of coffee variants. And also a lot of matcha drinks and smoothies. And it's in this store, it's highly individual, so we have a lot of variation. It's pretty tough to get into, but yeah, now I can make 1,000 drinks basically. Can you please go so I don't have to take the shots? Because we are getting pushed from behind. Please go forwards. Oh no. Yeah. Basically it's lost now on this flank. VK turning around. Oh. Wait. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. How did I survive this? Yeah, I'm not going to peek here anymore. I'm an HE one shot. Good. This VK is really not much help. Okay. I have to run a bit further because E6 is coming from above. Let's give him a moment. When he pushes VK, then I will farm him. Yep, that's what I need. Nice. That was so close. Okay. Can I do all the fancy coffee art? Some of it, yeah. But most of the job is not about coffee art, unfortunately. Although made it a bit easier. I know some patterns, but it's not really mandatory to know all that. I mostly do some hearts anyways, because it's just easy and not that time consuming. Okay. He's pushing in and dying, it seems. What about the Yak? Is he looking for me now? Oh no. That timing. No, I could have still farmed 6k. Creamy cappuccino. So basically the patterns I can do are hearts, tulips, stacked tulips with like 4 or 5 levels. But I struggle to do so at work because the coffee machine is quite different to the one that I have at home. And if you constantly make new ones, you're not... Like, if the latte art is not the focus, then you're just reusing the milk more often. But for perfect conditions for latte art, you would always use new milk that is unsteamed and cold, which gives you the most time to then, yeah, just get really silky, smooth milk foam. Tried it at home, fail every time. It also took me a long time to learn some. I once did a course even. But then when I had the first application to a barista job, I just went to my parents, who luckily have a machine capable of doing decent cappuccinos. And I trained a lot. Did like 20 or so. And it was not working out really well. But then I also bought a machine for myself. Because I noticed, okay, I can get an affordable one. That's all right. And I'm into that. So that's what I did. And with every day, it got a bit better. But it's like with Blitz, you really have to focus on improving, learning from the mistakes. Because you can do a lot of stuff wrong. There's a lot of stuff to know as well. And if you want to do it well, you need a good amount of perfectionism. Home is different to coffee shop. Yeah, of course, the machine is different at home mostly. Because you're not going to spend... Like, what's the cost of a professional machine? Like 10,000 or 20,000 even. For a home machine, that would be way too much. For almost anyone here, I assume. Judging by the amount of donations on this channel. Oh, I can peek, nice. Also, you don't need that kind of stuff at home. But you can get a good machine for a couple hundred or so. And of course, it will be slightly different, and you don't have the perks of doing different cappuccinos and also doing steaming and doing espresso, all that at the same time. That's the main difference then between like the home machine and the one that you buy for a coffee shop. Because there you need to be able to make some steam for steaming milk. You need to be able to make multiple espressos and all at once in the best case. So that 3 people can be working at that, or 4 people could be working on that simultaneously. I always wondered, why are the professional machines so massive? Because they have boilers inside. Just for the reason that I just talked about, they need to steam up, or they need to heat up the water. And they need 2 boilers at least. One for heating up for the espresso water. That's usually at about 93 degrees Celsius. And then another boiler that has steam inside. That's for, yeah, steam. That's 130 degrees Celsius. Something like that. And if you want to keep both at the same temperature even after usage, they need to be quite large, and you need to, like, our machine has 2 steam vents and 2 espresso, how to call it, like espresso outlets, basically water outlets. So probably then there are 4 boilers inside.
At Gene3.33 super chatted 10 euros. Gifted 1 cappuccino from Italy, yummy face.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's half a bag of beans, actually. Where am I going? Middle? Okay. But at home, I just have fairly small one, and what did I spend on this machine? Like 120 euros for an espresso machine that's as cheap as it gets. But I'm happy with it. Does its job. Oh, shit. Oh, we lost the corner. That's not good at all. Ah. Okay. Track. Perfect. Let's escape. No. Okay. Man, I'm so lucky that the Kranwagen drove in front of the WZTD. Otherwise, I would have been very dead. Oh, not dead yet, but at least down 600, 700 hit points. Okay. Any other coffee-related questions or Blitz-related questions? I don't know what I'm talking about today now. Let me give some backup to my teammate as he's getting pushed onto. Oh, sure. Okay, he's not trying anymore. Let's relocate. Oh, wait. Someone picking up there and I cannot shoot him. Okay, that might be helpful. Okay, game over. For them. Come on. Oh, can I please get some damage? Finally, he's out. Okay. Kranwagen, fire maybe? Yes. Good. Is cappuccino my favorite form of coffee? In summer, not so much. Although I drink 1 espresso daily, I would say, but 1 cappuccino. But when I don't have a lot of time, then the milk just bloats up the stomach too much, and it takes more time as well. But I find an espresso or double espresso a lot more digestible. So oftentimes I just go for espresso, and I love the taste of it as well. But I love making cappuccinos the most. I think that's also what gets me there. That it's always a little bit of a practice session. That's why I love doing those. And they are just pretty. And they also got a very nice balance of sweetness. You could make a flat white, for example, as well, which is espresso, a double espresso with milk. So basically cappuccino with 2 espressi. And that just does not taste as well as a cappuccino to me. Although I like espresso and strong coffee. Let me actually just YOLO this guy. It's a tier 9 heavy tank, he doesn't have DPM. I messed up a little bit. Also, that you can sometimes assume when you see a solo heavy going to the side, probably that's not the greatest player then. So yes, easy time farming. Does it really matter to the outcome of the game? I don't know. Probably not so much. But now we got a lot of map control as well, and they can flank around. Maybe get into the enemy spawn, or just carefully approach it. Don't know if there's FE45 in that bush or so. He was around there behind the church. Hi, Yasin. There was someone. I could see something getting destroyed there. Okay, let's make sure to stay behind the SU. No. Ah, that's snapshot. Okay. Oh, worked. I see quit the game for a little time, so you're finally at 70%. I basically also quit the game for a while lately, because that was because of work and just high temperatures and being tired. But I'm not out yet. And also, I don't know, is 70% really the only goal in Blitz? Or were you just platooning so much and playing so much earlier in the last months to get there? But congrats on the 70%. Actually, that is great. I probably won't ever reach it. Too many noob games. I mean, never so slowly. I'm increasing 0 by 0.01% at a time. But at 160k games, it doesn't move up that soon. And I just don't enjoy platooning that much as... I mean, I would not want to play platoon all the time. I do love platooning sometimes, but not on every session. And I would still need like 50,000 games in platoon or so. Or no, I could do it much sooner if I really went for win rate tryharding exclusively. But it would still be 20,000 games. And I would not enjoy it that much. Oh. No, of course the guy is getting unspotted. There was someone. Ah. Found him. Nice, track shot. Is the Fosh AFK? Not quite. Nah. I would rather avoid the fight for as long as possible and support my teammates, but I think now is the time where I'm not going to have more shots. Let's commit to the Fosh, but not without moving to this side here, so that I'm not getting shot from the side anymore. Okay. This was actually so unnecessary because my teammates killed him anyways. Okay, the enemy 183 is out, so also out. Let's shoot the fuel tank. Oh, did he just fail on the Waffen? Yep, he did. Okay. Most of clan members are not fond of platooning. Yeah, I'm occasionally getting asked, but I don't know. Sometimes I platoon with clan members as well, but I often have my standard platoon mates then already. How many games would I actually need? Let me see on Blitz stars. Oh, by the way, today 81.6% solo win rate. Already felt like it was a good session, but I've also had lots of bad luck lately and lack of skill. In the last month I dropped beneath 70% and I've not had that in years. Or probably not since skill-based matchmaking was tested. Okay, there we go. Although my platoon sessions have still been good, the other ones have been atrocious. No. You're probably coming out again, right? Let's see if I can get closer in any way. But I don't want to get too close. So how about this? I like that. I'm behind them. I have cover. I can go hull down. And I can run away if needed. Okay. Okay. Now they're pushing. And they will die. Okay, 116 maybe for another shot. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Nice. So I wanted to check. There is a win rate calculator on Blitz stars. So if I was to play at let's say 75%, which is not that high, then it would still take me 38,459 games to get to 70%. But okay, if I went full platoon, then it would be at least 80%, 19,200 games in platoon. Currently I have less than 500 in a month. So yeah, I could also do 85, try hardy platoon. But for that I would always need the right platoon mates. And that would still take 12,800 games. So basically 2 years. So yeah, no 70% for me. Okay. Job will not allow me to have that much free time anymore. Nope. Also, I wouldn't be that interested in playing thousands of games or like going for 1,000 games a month. And I need to run. Run. That's why I always stay passive on this map at first. Because it's so easy to get overrun there. Okay, guys. We need to kill the right side. But we don't really have an advantage there. Well, just a little bit. Problem is, I am facing a mouse here. And I don't want to farm a mouse. But I don't have enemies behind me, that's a good thing. They are not on A, they are all moved over. Ah, nice HE, dude. Okay, time to ignore the mouse. Okay. No way. Yeah. GG. Can I track? Let's run. No, fucking card killed me then. Don Dio, hey. Yeah, in the best case, of course, I would have completely ignored the mouse and pushed into the others, killed the chieftain first and the VK72, and then the mouse after, together with my teammates. But the thing is, I am also playing a random game with random teammates. And I had zero trust in them pushing in. Rightfully so. They did not push. Maybe I could have motivated them to push, maybe not. Like if I just went full in, maybe they would have gone in as well, but I would have died for that and I would not have been good as well. Left screen me and then the other screen FIFA. Ah, maybe that's also why there weren't that many people watching today. I don't know if there are any important matches right now. I mean, there probably are a lot of important matches anyways to some people. Okay. Medium lineup. Straight at the gun. Oh. Nah. Okay. They all in that corner on the right now. Apart from the... Oh, wrong ammunition. Wasn't a hit anyways. But it was... Oh, okay. It was definitely supposed to be heat and not HE. So... Are we going? 288. And he rolled higher. Are we finally going in? I think that's what we are doing. FE42 is down. This guy is as well. And maybe... Nope. So they will go for B now. Maybe they continue their push. Oh, TVP messing up. He should have just run away. Okay. Yeah, it just can't go in there. Ah, spotted already. Okay. Gorilla going in? He cannot get the gun down? Can he? No, he can't, because he's on a damn car. That's funny. And the gorilla. Okay, you can have the shot if you want to. No need for me to hide. Okay. Am I critting here? Let's go for one different game on bet shit, maybe? For the last one? I can do that. Not the best lineup for me though. Lots of tank destroyers with big guns and also mediums, not a lot of heavies that I can farm. Let's still check whether enemies are potentially going over there, and I should have already pre-aimed that a little bit better. At least I get another one. Big damage. Okay. That tells us that A is probably rather free. another little spot. 1.3k assisted damage. Nah. Oh, there's a mouse. Yeah, so much about A being free. But we gotta kill the medium somehow. Let me wait. Just a moment. Oh, he's not going forwards. Okay. Okay, let's farm them. Ignore the mouse this time. Here it's easier. Lightbringer Ace. Isn't he like a really good player? I don't know. I think I remember his name. Oh. Yeah, F6 farming me. Ah. Can I get to his rear? Nice. Problem is, I don't really know. Oh, there's 183. Okay, good. And he's also almost dead. E6 still camping. Come on. Good. The problem is I'm kind of trapped now. Maybe not exactly. I think what I want to do is support with a mouse. Because E6 is kind of hard to get. No. Lol, okay. Okay. Am I even there on time? Question now whether I should go for caps. Oh no, I disconnected. No! You can even see it. Oh my goodness. And he's blocking him in play, so I cannot support. Oh no. No! We will lose this. Please pan a shot. Please pan your shot. Okay, this was so close. Oh no. That decision not to take base A and go for helping him almost backfired massively. %. Okay, there's another ace guy with like 4k average. But still, good stats. Darkman is here. Hi. What took you so long? Hi, Simon. Hi, who else just joined? And Dave and Devil calls me Dad. Guys, you just join in as I actually went for the last game. But because it's Darkman, I will go for a game on 268. Internet issue so annoying, but you could see me flying around, right? Or was the stream also disconnected? If not, then it was not an internet issue. Then it was Blitz. Stream was running. Connection of the iPad via Wi-Fi to the PC to transfer the screen. That was also running. Which game? You don't want to miss game? What? Are you watching football? Okay. Take that. 770. Nice. I would really like to help in the corner. Patton on his own is not going to make it. Just needed the right moment to push. And I think I've got it. Can I pen this? Yes. Good. Would have sucked if I failed this shot. Okay, now please aim. It's not that hard. Yeah, can't quite go in. Not with T57 to the side. Good. Maybe now? Let me just take the base first. That extra second doesn't harm me. Okay. Nice. So, yeah. Fosh. I actually killed him, so. Yes, Sheridan camping. Gorilla, are you getting him? Yes. Thank you for peeking. Then I'm still missing 183. He's just going to smack me now. Nope. Maybe 80? No. Sad. Alright, I will still have him. Nice. 5k. Darkman, here you go. Thanks for the support and membership and everything. So here you go. Get a nice 268 game for the end. And an even mastery. What else could you wish for? All right. Watching football play against Qatar. All right. Darkman, actually, I had a neighbor as a colleague, neighbor of yours, basically. Like former neighbor. Not exactly Kosovo. He was from Kosovo, and he was such a nice guy. He was also there trialing, like testing out the workplace, and we were talking so much. I hope he still gets a job. We had nothing to do. It was one day, there was almost nothing to do. Sometimes we worked, but sometimes we just stood there and we're talking. We got along so incredibly well. It was funny. At some point, the boss got a bit mad. Understandably, and told us we should do other stuff. Well, we did. And maybe we will never see each other again. Best friends in first moment, but never to be seen again. Who knows? So, guys, that is it from me for today then. And it's getting even hotter inside now, 27 degrees. Yeah, I'll be happy to turn off the PC because this thing is a heater. Thank you everyone for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you are new here and want to potentially see more of that kind of crap. And yeah, I'll hope to see you back soon. I would love to say I'll stream at the weekend, but at the same time, 40 degrees. Wait, let me see real quick. Also, I luckily just got a little sponsorship, partnership, brand deal again. And that will start from July on. So I have to do like... I am contracted to do at least 6 streams in that period of time. That shouldn't be hard. But yeah, I'll do definitely some stream early July, and then I'll be on vacation for about a week. And then I have to stream some more just to get my contract done. Not only for that reason, also because I like streaming, but then puts a bit more pressure on me. And an extra buck, that is actually... That's nice to have. Not huge, definitely not, but hey. Just buy a fan, it helps. I do have one. But the problem is I'm having a very small room right now and I cannot have the room open when my girlfriend is sleeping. And she has to go to bed quite early, so... There won't be any fresh air coming inside, and just fan on just makes the air swirl around. That's not really cooling down anything. And if I cannot even open the window because it's hotter outside, yeah. And now also my shades outside the window got stuck today. Brilliant. At least they are down, so the heat is not coming in as much. But I would like to let some light in as well. And some air. Okay, guys. Anyone also not going to Tankfest? Yes, I'm not going to Tankfest either. I'll be at the Gamescom though. For Tankfest, I never got an invite from Wargaming, unfortunately. I could get a ticket for the party there for free. I could guess. I mean, it's always free. I think the party's from Wargaming, but I could guess could get onto the guest lists, but I wouldn't get any trip paid, so I'm not going there. Also, Tankfest isn't really that interesting to me personally because I'm not that much into tanks. Although I would love some vacation in that area. Maybe someday. WD-40 is your friend. Yeah, I don't know. This thing is I can't really access it. From the outside I could, but there is the entry to the basement right beneath. Yes, and I don't have a ladder that long, so I will have to see. I will have to see. Actually, not long ago, we've had some workers onto that because they swapped out the pulling rope, basically. And now it's stuck. Great. And I guess our landlord already is quite annoyed about us because we had so much stuff that had to be fixed. It's his responsibility after all, but I already had like long list of stuff that you had to go through. And could you please just get someone to fix this? Was always me on the mails. And for some, he even ignored it. And in the end, it's actually all done. Almost. Still something he's working on, apparently. Or some contractor is working on. But the vibe was a lot better around the start. And he's not around here, so actually it's not a problem. Not into tanks while playing Blitz for 10 years or more. The irony, yes. I love this strategy aspect about Blitz. There is nothing that comes close to me. Also, other games are super fast, and this game is chill, but also you get your adrenaline rush from it. Would I want to see tank in real life? I have seen smaller old tanks, yes, but it's not really the kind of thing I would want to spend a lot of money on to visit. I would rather want to see nature in different places then. And if we're talking about old machinery, there's other old machinery I would want to see rather than tanks, actually, like sailing yachts. Beautiful. The old ones especially. Newer ones you don't get onto because they are just for the rich people, of course, like the large ones. But old sailing yachts, when there's a regatta, is it the same? Yeah, it's the same word in English. And that was, you probably know, the one in Amsterdam. Maybe you've been to that as well. There's always a huge event with lots and lots of boats. Boats are beautiful. I've grown up on boats, basically. Not really grown up, but I've sailed for many, many years. Until I was 14, I think, roundabout. And up to that point, I've spent all my vacations, a lot of my vacations and a lot of free time sailing around. Hi, Malik. Long time. A long evening for me. So I'm going to leave. Okay. By that, I will really say good night. Have a nice evening still. See you guys soon. Bye.